guys, this is Rupa Kapoor. I am the owner of Woman Redefined, where I love to help women create their visual story around their businesses through photography as well as coaching. I wanted to share something with you today because a conversation came up recently during a coaching group that I'm in, and we were talking about free work. And it's interesting because there was a lot of conversation on should you do free work, should you not do free work, how do you get established if you don't do free work. And I just want to share something with you because I think that free work is totally okay given the moment. I am all about it, and I have done it quite often back in the past when I was building portfolio, and I've actually done it several times through my coaching cycles. I started coaching a couple of years ago very quietly, wanted to kind of gain confidence in what I was doing, so I coached a couple of people off and on, and I constantly gave away my information for free, which I was told to stop doing, so I have stopped doing that recently. But when it comes to the free work, I don't think we need to judge ourselves on whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think we have to kind of look at it for what it is in the moment. If it's doing something for us, giving us a confidence, creating a portfolio, giving us clients that might refer, that's awesome. But the one thing that I want you to really think about when you do free work is to value yourself. And in order to value yourself, yes, you're doing this great work and people love it and they're not paying for it, no problem. Do it every so often, don't do it all the time, otherwise it's not a business, right? But this is what I want you to do. In order for people to recognize and know your value, you need to invoice them. And I started doing that when I first started photography, when I would do children's shoot because I was building portfolio for children, or I was doing women's shoot because I was building portfolio for my women clients. What I started doing is I would invoice the client, and they would know this ahead of time, that they were going to get an invoice from me within a day, 2 days, or whatever after the shoot, or even before the shoot. It was that we had to sign a contract anyway. So I started basically creating a contract that they would sign, that everybody else signed, but then I would create an invoice that would say the details of the session and give it a price tag. So if, for example, if a coaching session is $250, put $250 down. And then if you want to give that away because you're in that mode of, building clients and you need some practice, or you're, working on portfolio building, put a second line down that says a gift from me because I was portfolio building, or gratis, thank you for letting me work with you. I really appreciate it. But guess what? Now the invoice will stay zero because you've honored your free policy, but it's not really free. There is value to what you have done, and because there is value and there's a number on that invoice, what happens, and this is what I found in my history, is that never has a client said to a friend or somebody that they're referring, hey, by the way, Rupa is free. They say, oh, by the way, I got an invoice from her, and if they're going to discuss money with a referral, they're going to say she charged me X amount of dollars for this much that she did for me. And they probably won't even say it was free. They might, but I had one person a long time ago come back to me and say, hey, I know such and such got something. Are you still portfolio building? Can you do a free session? And I said, actually, I'm not portfolio building anymore, but what I will do is I will honor that price that I gave them and would be happy to give you a little bit of a print credit for it as well. So I made a new client and they were willing to pay, but they only knew that there was a cost to it because I had invoiced that other client or friend for the amount of money that I was worth. So let's go and make it even deeper. This is not even about money. This is about value and worth and worthiness. And I think that as soon as we start stamping a price on what we are worth and what we want to be valued for, if it comes to a dollar amount that a client needs to pay, and we see that and we energetically put that on paper or electronically on an invoice and send that out to the client or to the friend, to the universe, we're saying I'm worth $250 an hour and they are going to pay me that. And here's the thing, guys, I have had people that I did work for free. They came back They weren't expecting it for free the second time around, and they did pay me. So I want you to go with that and use that as a tool for not just pricing and not just saying, hey, I'm going to do free work and I'm just going to invoice them, but energetically put it out there that I'm worth something and I am of value and I want to see a number down there. And I tell you what, when you put that out to the universe, whether you're making no money for it or not, I just did a session a couple of weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago, for a friend / client who worked with me on the photography stuff a year ago. I did her photo shoot, and she came back to me because she's rebuilding her business, and so we did a 4-hour deep dive intense coaching session. And I wanted to give that to her because I wanted to make sure that I had all of my ducks in a row as I'm building this part of my business this year. And I will invoice her and tell her how much it was worth. So should she want to come back, she'll know the value. Or if she wants to refer me, she'll know the value. And again, value and worth are the big words here, right? So let me know how you do. I would love to see you guys do this and tell me what happens with that and how energetically it even changes and shifts how you feel about it and how others view you over a little bit of time. I think you're going to see a huge difference. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. It's been a long, long day. I had my own photo shoot. So I have a lot of makeup on. This is my first little outfit, this little red sweatshirt. And I am tired and I've had a great day being in front of the camera, not being behind it. So it's a lot of work being a model. And so I'm going to say goodbye and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. If you want to find me, you can look up woman-redefined.com. And I actually have a really cool downloadable on the website if you want to go check it out on the main page. If you enter your name, I really don't send that many emails out ever. You get on the subscription list, but I'm not really sending too much out. I rarely do. But there's a cool downloadable on 7 ways to show up and shine. And there's some really cool tips and techniques on there that will hopefully get you into a really cool space with your business and yourself. And I think you will love them. Ping me if you want to, and we can talk. And if you're interested in a photo shoot, call me, text me, or want to work with me on the coaching stuff, I would love to hear from you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
My name is Rupa Kapoor, and I love working with badass entrepreneurial women and helping them create their own personal visual stories through photography and business coaching. If you are ready to show up and be seen and create the life and business you truly desire, let's do it together. Are you ready to become a woman redefined? If so, subscribe to my channel.